So, to be honest with you guys, I sometimes wonder if both Bibi and Trump follow the Chabad holiday calendar. Folks, I mean, at this point it's just getting comical. It's just getting comical. In a good way. This evening, in about 30 minutes, and tomorrow evening as well, is yet another Chabad holiday, the 12th and 13th of Tammuz, the two-day Yom Tov, as we say. And on top of that, the Rebbe even says you should, quote-unquote, farbring until the 15th of Tammuz, if you can. Turn it into a whole week kind of thing, right? My friends, it is a day when the sixth Rebbe was liberated from Russian prison for spreading Judaism. And the seventh Rebbe explains, in general, they explain that it's an auspicious day for personal redemptions. Again, my friend Frank doesn't like that term because to him redemption means the ultimate redemption. Personal, I like to say the ship coming in, you know? So my friends, this evening at dinner, Bibi and Trump are for bringing. I don't know if they know they're for bringing, but they are for bringing. I don't know if they're going to sing any Chabad songs. I highly doubt it. But I'll tell you this, guys. I'll tell you this. You know, Trump, I think he's the first president to go to the Ohel during his campaign, or ever. Right? And I'm not sure if Bibi has been there. Possibly he has. But if he hasn't, he should definitely go on this trip. Especially, before Mamdani gets elected and bans him from coming to New York. You know, under threat of arrest. So, auspicious times, my friends, for the land of Israel. Also for America. I don't know if you know this, guys. I mentioned this before. Robert Kesson also mentions it in passing. That July 4th, 1776, that year, happened to be the 17th of Tammuz. Now you could say, oh, what does that mean, Zvi? Is it a bad day? Was the creation of America a bad day? No, Dafka, the opposite, guys. Again, the people who the founding fathers were guided by the Tanakh principles, and the creation of America is a tikkun of sorts for all the stuff that Asaph has done to us, including the destruction of the temples, including all the expulsions and all the rest of it. If you think about it, it's a tikkun for that. Because, you know, guys, how do I know that? Because again, guys, I visited the oldest shul in America, in Newport, Rhode Island, called the Toro Synagogue, and they have plaques, messages from President Washington, President Adams, you know, with very, very good tidings for the Jewish people. And they wanted this to be a home and the jump-off point eventually for the Jewish people to go back to Israel. And I think it's been that, you know, that's really the point. So yeah, guys, I mean, we're in the week approaching 17th of Tammuz, which technically is the founding of America, even though on the non-Jewish calendar is July 4th. and Bibi is here to talk to Trump about a lot of things. And really, I think the future of what's going to be the relationship, the working relationship with America and Israel in terms of, the whole funding situation. Because ultimately, guys, that does have to change. And I'm only echoing what Rabbi Kahana used to say, that we basically, Israel's like a junkie that gets its fix. It should stop doing that. Really, it should stop. And then they can be an independent country, not to be an enemy of America, God forbid, but just be an independent country, not be, when you have to fight a war on somebody, and you're not going to have people telling you, don't go here and don't go there, don't go to Rafah, don't go to this little, nook and cranny of a sliver of a French fry, don't go there. Okay, we have to. We're fighting a war, right? So, someone's not giving you money, so to speak, or, you're not tied to somebody financially or even militarily, then you don't have to, you can do whatever you need to do, right? You don't have to listen to somebody's absurd demands. So, I think that's what's on the table here, folks, besides the obvious, right? So, my friends, auspicious days, next couple of days, and this week, really, this whole week, leading up to 17th of Tammuz and B'ezrat Hashem. Instead of the 3 weeks being a period of mourning, it'll be a period that will lead to a day that could be a yontif, a happy day. Instead of, fasting and sitting around on a hot day and not drinking until, whenever, 9:30 in the evening. It's difficult, to say the least. Alright, guys, B'ezrat Hashem. Our sages and our, people who are greater than us should help us. And Hashem should help us. And we only go up from here. Good yontif, and have a good week.